What up, Cub Kids team? This is Pastor Kerry. Just wanted to say, happy February. We have a new virtue word. Our virtue word for the month of February is kindness, showing others they're valuable by how we treat them. Our memory verse comes from Luke 6:31, and it says, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." We look forward to serving with you in 2015, and God's going to do great things through you. Check out this video I've attached. It's going to give us an overview of the whole month. God bless you. Thank you.
This past August, in St. Petersburg, Florida, some undercover kindness began at 7 a.m. with a woman, her iced coffee, and a stranger's caramel macchiato. This drive-through kindness lasted 11 hours, with 378 people paying for a stranger's caffeine fix in the car behind them. That is a lot of coffee. And a lot of kindness. See, people who really would never be recognized joined into undercover kindness because they just wanted people to feel special, like someone cared for them. They ended up being part of something so much bigger than themselves that this story made national news. You see, we live in a world that most often seems like it's anything but kind. I mean, just think about the arguments that break out in your own home. "You're so mean," or "Mom, he's being so mean to me," are probably familiar phrases for many of us out there. But what would happen if these moments of undercover kindness weren't so rare? What would happen if we decided to live out what Jesus said in our memory verse for this month? Luke chapter 6, verse 31. "Do to others as you want them to do to you." What if we chose kindness? See, I think life would look a lot different if we put aside what we want and worked at helping others feel important too. That's why we're taking this month to discover what the Bible says about kindness. We define kindness like this: showing others they are valuable by how you treat them. We kick off the month with a familiar story of Jesus and the children back in Jesus' time. You see, children were of little value, but Jesus helped flip that idea on its head when he said, "Let the children come to me. God's kingdom belongs to people like them." You see, Jesus showed kindness to the children when he welcomed them with open arms. He taught us there is always time to be kind. Next, we go back to the Old Testament where we find Naomi and her daughter-in-law, Ruth. Their husbands have died, and Ruth has the opportunity to return home to her family. Instead, she chooses to show kindness to Naomi and stay with her. Ruth's kindness doesn't go unnoticed. Boaz sees how Ruth is treating Naomi and offers kindness to Ruth, changing her life in a huge way. Through this story, we hope kids see that we all should be kind to our friends and our family. For week 3, we return to the New Testament and revisit one of Jesus' teachings on kindness. For one reason or another, there are people who are overlooked every day. But Jesus says that when we show kindness to one of the least of these, it's as if we're showing kindness to him. We want kids to discover how they can show kindness to people who are overlooked in this world. We'll finish off the month in the book of Acts. Saul, the guy whose main goal in life was to wipe out Jesus' followers, had recently met Jesus and believed in him. It's no surprise that when he met up with the Jesus followers that they had a hard time trusting that his story was real. But Barnabas took a risk. He chose to believe Saul's story and help the rest of the disciples accept Saul as well. Barnabas is a great example for us and helps us discover that we should show kindness to people who aren't kind to us. Through these stories, we hope kids will see that showing kindness is really important. Not only is kindness a fruit of the Spirit, but it is also one of the best ways to tap into God's character. When we show kindness to others, we are reflecting the character of God to them. As a parent or leader, one of the most powerful things you can do this month is to help a child understand how they can cooperate with God to treat people with kindness, how they would want to be treated. And who knows, their own version of undercover kindness might just end up changing the world.